middle of freaking Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, right outside of it. We're waiting on a tidal bore. High tide's coming, it's gonna push up, and apparently you can get like 3 mile long rides or 4 to 5 minute rides. It's not too cold. I think if we just run off the bank here and grab a wave, it should be fun. I've never rode a tidal bore. Sun's coming out a little bit. We could get some code blue, action code blue, some bluebird skies. Psyching. Turnagain Arm, I guess that's where we are. I guess we're in the Turnagain Arm apparently, and apparently in 1964, the second greatest recorded earthquake ever wreaked havoc. And yeah, I didn't know that.
No, he just said that there's a 30-foot tide surge coming in. Oh, hey, forgot to mention, we are in Alaska about to ride a river tidal bore. This is gonna be crazy.
I'm tripping. No, it's nuts. Never rode a tidal bore.
It's a 30-foot tide.
That's insane.
That's insane. So we luckily kind of got here and we had plans on like going elsewhere. We're gonna go to the biggest, craziest river mouth ever ridden, like Waimea River, but times like 80. But our boards ended up missing, and now we're like, oh my god, let's hit up that that
homeboy.
Yeah, Pete, that runs like this really cool like local surf of the local on a river wave. So if you're in Alaska, make sure you hit up TA Surf. I'll drop it in the description, but this guy's amazing. He'll take you. It's like a local surf tour guide.
Sick.
Showed up. We have no wetsuits, no boards. This guy's everything ready to rock and roll.
I love it. And look, the sun's coming out.
I think we can ride away for 2 miles. Are you psyched?
I'm psyched. I was just on top of that rock 25 feet off the ground, and there's water all the way up on top of the rock. See that?
Yeah.
So that means the water gets at least that high.
So he told me, if you fall, right when you fall, grab the board, paddle to the mud bank as fast as you can, and then get on the mud bank and just start running. And you can chase the wave back down,
no way.
and then get in front of it, and then jump back out there and catch it again.
Nice.
That's if you're super psyched to get back on the wave.
Right.
Because it, like literally, you'll be 2 miles behind.
Yeah.
You're gonna be freezing on the side of the road.
So we're gonna start down there.
Start way down there.
And we're gonna surf right up through here.
Yeah, we're gonna be right through this whole canal. It's gonna be crazy.
What time is it coming?
They said the wave is gonna be around that point at like 2:50.
So we're on in like
No,
3:50.
He said we'll be riding away at 4. It's 2:30 right now. So we got a lot of time to get psyched up.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're on. Stay psyched.
We're gonna go.
Stay tuned.
We're gonna go meet Pete, the legend, the man, the myth. Look at this diesel truck. This is his rig. This is his setup. Boom. The guy just shows up. Wetsuits, booties, gloves, towels, hot water. Boom.
Man.
Some boards on the roof. What a legend. Man, this is gonna be nuts.
You guys should get at least a mile, mile and a half. If you get the whole section, I was telling Jamie that you're looking at up to 3 miles.
Which is what? 3 or 4 or 5 minutes?
Oh no. If you go 3 miles, that's over a 20-minute wave.
Longest wave I've ever caught up to this point has got to be like a minute. So if I could do that by 20 times, that's crazy.
I put people on their first wave ever of their life. It was 10 minutes long.
And today is going to be a 30-foot tide thing. Jamie said that you told him. Is that big?
We're at like
Is that a
almost
pretty
29.5. Yeah,
That's pretty solid.
solid. Anything near 30 is a good push, and will make a wave. When the tides get smaller in the low 20s, it won't even form a rideable wave.
I see. What's TA surf stand for?
TA stands for the Turnagain Arm. The body of water here is the Turnagain Arm.
Sweet.
And Surf Co. for company.
Got it.
And I started bringing people out here 8 years ago.
Killer.
And it's just evolved, and I've gotten to surf with a lot of people, and
Very cool.
cool thing to share with people, beginners and people who have spent their whole life in the ocean.
Dude, I'm so excited.
These guys are all tripping. They're like, wait, what? Jamie O'Brien's in Alaska? Are these the guys you're taking out?
What's happening?
Marshall.
Marshall, nice to meet you, Marshall.
What's up, Jamie?
You're the OG. Nice to meet you, JMV. That's cool, man.
Heard it's gonna be like
Awesome.
pipe out here today.
What? I'm not ready. Nice to meet you, man.
It's really nice. Where's my shades? Where's my blenders, ba? Oh, yeah, wait till we can't see them coming yet, ba.
It's on its way.
Yeah, there's a wave coming. Apparently, he's like, oh, I gotta get ready, See, one of those things, like you're just sitting around, there's no waves. There's only one wave, and we gotta make sure we stay on it.
So we're gonna paddle down. You see the next tower pole has that Christmas tree? We call that spot Christmas tree.
Sick.
I'm gonna check the depth. If it's shallow, we're gonna keep going past Christmas tree almost to pull out one. which is the next pullout. We're gonna catch the wave down there, and there should be a left-hander kind of in the middle, 2/3 of the way across, right here.
Okay.
Once it comes to Christmas tree, it's gonna fade hard towards the mud. So if I
Okay.
say go right, that means you might want to even lay down and just as hard as you can over to the right.
Okay.
It's gonna fade out, and then it should come back across with the clean left. And the deal is, if you guys catch it down there and connect all the way through, you're looking at 2.5, 3 miles of wave.
That's it? I can't get 4?
Well, you can.
2.5, 3 miles.
Real quick, if we fall, you say paddle to the sandbank, and then can we run on that sandbank to catch up to it?
You can run on the sandbank, but you're not gonna catch the waves.
So if I fall, I'm done.
If you fall and you want to try and catch up, you paddle towards the mud and then catching up to the tide.
Why? Because it runs slower.
We call it the conveyor belt because it runs faster in that real shallow mud. The only deal is if you go too far right, it's going to push you into the dry channel and it's going to tumble you and it's going to break your fins and put a hole in your wetsuit, and then you get silt all in your...
Is that why there's holes all in this wetsuit?
That's why there's holes in all the wetsuits from people
It's gonna
getting
get pounded in the mud. So the conveyor belt, all you're trying to do is paddle as hard as you can. So you're like because everything's kind of trying to push over the top
It's
of the
going to
wave.
be trying to push you towards the mud and forward.
So and then you're gonna leap over it.
Oh, I see.
You just have to work your way onto the leading edge, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's so shallow that your fins can't even be in. So you're like on the nose of your board, boogie boarding, with your fins out behind you, and then you kind of scoot over and get on the main section.
Sounds good.
Easy enough.
Debrief. Let's go.
We're about to ride the tidal bore in Alaska. This is gonna be great. Psyching up. Hope you're psyched for this. Start the music. All right, update. I'm in about waist deep water right now, and the waves on this way. The tide's ripping out to the ocean. We're gonna be riding like super far inland, probably about 3 miles if we get this wave right. So fingers crossed, Psyche, and just wanted to update you. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're freezing right now, my fingers. It's a cold one, let me tell ya. The wave's coming! I can't stand up! It's so powerful! Marsha's laying down! Oh! We're vortexing! I fell off the wave! I'm back on it, but I can't stand up! Oh my God. That's the longest trip of my life.
I think Jamie's still on the wave. And it's like a 25-minute wave. I went for like 5 minutes, and then I caught a rail and I went down. But it was still like one of the longest waves I ever got. I seriously think Jamie's still on the wave, and it's been like 25 minutes.
What the heck?
That was pretty sick though.
That was insane.
It was a wave with no back, and it had so much power, like. And then at one point, me and Jamie were getting pushed towards the mud, and
yeah.
so we like turned back.
Dude, Jamie fell off.
And then he
at
got
the
back
beginning
on.
And somehow got back on.
Yeah, that was the longest wave ever. Honest, I've never seen a tide change so quick. The whole ocean with no back just pushed in.
Insane.
The wave had power. It fully had power. I should have rode on my belly longer to just like stay with Jamie, but I tried to stand up because I was on my belly for so long. I was like, this is kind of lame. I should try and stand up, and I did, and I caught an edge. And I kept watching him, and he was so far down there, and I could just barely see him. And like, I seriously think he got like a 25-minute ride.
Insane.
Marshall, I lost you. I was like, don't sit down, Marshall. He's like, what?
I got bored after 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and I stood up, and then I caught an edge. Dude, and I kept looking, and you went for so long.
I went as long as I could have went.
I think-
Hey, the wave got like this big down there. Yeah, I was like, whoa, what am I doing on this thing?
Dude,
My leg right here is just torched.
so gnarly.
It's like, we're like relentless for like forever.
Did it stand? It got bigger again down here?
Dude, I got like 4 more nug walls after you fell, and like just started doubling up. Like,
I knew
I'm
it.
looking up, Bill's nowhere to be seen with the
No!
all the way?
Oh,
Oh,
it was just getting started.
dude,
This guy
down
went
there.
so far though.
Said
Dude,
it
I
got
was like,
this tall.
huh?
I don't, all the way at the end. I don't know.
Bro,
Maybe the end. I guess there is no end.
I
maybe.
couldn't believe how far you went though, Jamie. Honestly, I was like, I should have stayed on my stomach longer.
Dude, I was like, where's Marshall? And I was like, hoping you're like gonna paddle back over the
couldn't-
top of the wave.
I was so tired, and it just ran away from me.
Oh, yeah.
But you got fell and got back on in the beginning.
Yeah, dude, I got lucky. I fell, and then I started paddling to the side, and I missed the one behind it, and I got one, and it just went like this right over the top.
The conveyor belt.
Yeah.
full on.
it was sick.
Dude, yeah, I saw you fall at the beginning. I was like, no!
Oh my god.
And then you made it
How
back
far you
on.
went, though, bro.
Yeah, it's
I really
crazy.
couldn't believe it. Good job.
That was
How
incredible.
cool was
That was
that?
sick, dude.
Alaskan waves, baby. That's where I learned how to surf out here.
That's pretty sick.
I still don't know how to surf. I just get out there and get thrashed.
That's
but-
fun,
I was
dude.
like, Jamie, we were getting pushed towards the mud at one point,
yeah.
and then we were like going.
I'm like,
It's kind of intense.
I was laying down just talking to Marshall. Oh, Marshall, keep going. Oh. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like going straight on his belly. It's pretty crazy, but
That was
really
wild.
cool experience. Thanks, Pete. I mean, if you want to experience that, like the link's in the description. He is just the best and an amazing host. You got to surf with the locals wherever you go, and yeah, they said there's beluga whales in here. That's pretty crazy to think. And when I was walking out, there was all these fish like bouncing off my leg. I was like, ah, ah. Every like 100 yards, we get off the board and see if we can touch. Oh my God, I just touched something. I couldn't feel my fingers. There's a lot of stuff going on besides just taking in all the beauty. That's what it's all about. It's hard to ride. It's not like oh look, they're just riding the white water. Like I was like barely staying on in the white water, and then you want to like stand up because you're like you can't, but you can, and then you're like you just want to get some open face. Struggle, but we got it. It was insane.
Me and Jamie were just on our stomachs, like, I was like, so he's like, this is tough. I'm like, yeah. Like, how's your dad been? What's going on?
The best part about it is like riding a wave, you don't see anyone for like forever, and then someone like catches the wave, and you can tell they're like looking at you, and they're like, Jimmy O'Brien.
Aloha. How would you? Aloha.
and then it kept happening. I was like, oh my god,
That is too funny.
that was just so.
They're like,
so
"Whoa."
crazy.
That was epic.
It's always good when everybody catches the wave and is happy at the end.
Dude, yeah, I get it, dude. If I lived here, I'd be chasing that all the time. It's so fun.
I just got it full adrenaline.
It's a full
Full
thing.
high. I got fully high off that.
I was
dude.
so sad because like Marshall was my buddy on the way. Well, we lost Pete, and then it was just me and Marshall,
And then-
and then freaking
I fell.
then he fell. Then we had some more people join the party, and then it just kept coming. There was just like a new group of people like every mile.
Crazy.
How long do you think we were on that wave for?
You might have got 20 minutes.
That's gnarly.
That was probably the longest ride I still might have ever gotten.
For
even
sure.
though Jamie went 4 times longer.
A couple minutes.
But yeah, at least a couple minutes.
I was so sad when you fell. I was like, no.
I know, me too. I was like,
But you must have been baffled because like I fell like so early in the wave. Like I was like, no, I just blew it so hard, and I just bear crawled onto my board and just went right back over on the conveyor belt.
you did it out somehow. I was so fatigued by the time I fell. I was like, I can't catch this wave. I was like, I waved the white flag. I was like, oh.
That's the deal. You mix this cold water, cold air, and fatigue, and that's when people start making poor decisions. You
Right.
know, I've seen people paddle the wrong way and walk the wrong way.
Here.
That's
Right.
what early hypothermia. Your brain, you're just not making good decisions.
Right.
So I gotta take off my jacket. Make sure you check out StayPsyched.com. We got the Waikiki Hawaii shirt. We got the North Shore Hawaii shirt. Links in the description below. StayPsyched.com. Appreciate your love. So it's pretty crazy right now. All the water's filling in. There's gonna be about another 30 feet of water until the next tide change, which is gonna be in about 12 hours. But I hope you just enjoyed that. We had a crazy time doing it. Don't forget, click the link right here to subscribe. Make sure you stick around for the next video. And right here to watch more videos, hit that site counter. Make sure you check out StayPsyched.com.